Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to another Relist and Relax. Hi, everyone. If this is your first time here and you're here from the start, yay for you and for me. My name's Veronika. I'll be your hostess I'll be your hostess tonight. I'll be your hostess tonight. This is my bi-weekly show where we do exactly what it says in the title. We list, and we relax. And also sometimes we talk trash for a little bit. And there may or may not be some of that today. I have some feelings about Poshmark specifically. I have feelings about a lot of things, but in terms of reselling, I have specific feelings about Poshmark right now that we might get into once the chat fills up with some of you all. So stay tuned for that if you just wanna have a little vent sesh about Poshmark. It's not that serious though. Like I really don't care. I have reached the point in my reselling career where I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care what you do to me. I don't care how much you restrict me. I don't care. Like, Poshmark does not pay my bills. Hasn't in a while. So, anyway, we can get into all of that shortly here. But yeah, feel free to say hi in the chat there, over there. And especially if you're new, let us know what you do, if you resell or if you're just here for the lols. Either way, happy to have you. It is May 30th. We're almost in June, which is both believable and unbelievable. I'm really happy in a lot of ways. I'm happy my kid's school year is almost over. He's going to be home with me all summer, so that's going to be less fun because I work from home. But I'm happy for him because he hates school. So that's a good thing. Other than that, it's been an eventful week. Not so much in my personal life, but just listen, if you're a Swiftie, it's been an eventful week. Like, oh my God. We can talk about that too, if you feel like it. But in terms of reselling stuff and what I'm going to be doing tonight, I'm going to focus on relisting primarily stale-ish inventory. And yeah, because I have nothing new to list because I'm currently not really sourcing. I'm not really sourcing all summer long, basically. Because I'm trying to get rid of a bunch of stuff that I already have in my house. I just packed my second ThreadUp box. I mean, I do this every once in a while, but I packed a box to send to ThreadUp with items from my own closet and then also from my reselling business, from my inventory. And sent that off, and they've received that. And then I just sent another box that I hope will get there by tomorrow, so I can take advantage of that little special deal that they had. So fingers crossed on that. But yeah, other than that, I'm going to be primarily relisting tonight and, chit-chatting, talking to you guys as you come in. Now let me share my screen as usual, so we can look at my vendor to get. Don't disappear me. Hello, thank you. Yeah, let's do this. I mean, I'm not listing anything new, so this might not be super interesting today, but I have a few things, some of which I think I'm not going to relist tonight, like things that are clearly winter coded. I don't think I'm going to be doing that. This thing I've had forever. Yeah, like jackets and things. I think I'm going to hold off on relisting for a little while longer anyways. And then there are a few things in here that I've already earmarked to go to consignment and such, but I might still relist them. So we'll see what we got here. Yeah, some of these things I'm just like, they're on their way out. If I'm relisting them, it's going to be at a really low price, and then somebody can either snatch them up or not, like that. Once again, I'm at the I don't care point in my reselling career. But hello, Miss Jennifer, French teacher in VA. Hello, state buddy. Jennifer, also in Virginia, as the name suggests, like myself. Sorry if this is loud. I have a whole bunch of ice in here. Trying to stay hydrated, but also make it a little fun. So we had to add some ice. Yeah, it's been, oh, by the way, yeah, I pinned a message in the chat. It was raining like pretty hard, pretty quickly. This evening, as I'm sitting here eating my dinner and, waiting for 9 o'clock to come around so I can start my show. And I was like, uh-oh, that feels like it might knock my power out if it continues. And now I think it has stopped. So my power gets knocked out all the time. Sorry, my glasses are really yucky. I, for some reason, always realize that when I'm either filming or doing a live. But yeah, my power gets knocked out all the time. So, well, not all the time, but also at times when you don't expect it. So if I disappear, I'll try to come right back in. But Jennifer, how has your week been? You're almost done with the school year, right? So I know my kid's almost done and he can't wait. Okay, I'm going to relist this skirt. I think it's so pretty, but unfortunately it has a whole bunch of bleach spots that I did not fully realize were there. Let me rearrange this window here. I mean, it's so busy, like they're kind of not super noticeable if you don't know they're there. But yeah, it's just like a really cool, like one size, very stretchy skirt. I really like this one. I mean, not for myself, but I don't know. So here's the thing. Here's a decision I have to make tonight. So Poshmark sent me a very condescending email in which they told me, here, let me pull it up. Let's read it together. Where do I pull this up from? Let me pull it up from my Instagram. Sorry, I'm seeing all the Swifty posts. Focus, Veronika, focus. Poshmark send me share this tab instead. Where are you guys? Okay, so Poshmark sent me this condescending little email. Hold on, let's do this. Let's do this because they really they can suck it. In which they told me my activity is suspected of violating their excessive listing removal policy, which is a stupid policy. Let's start there. Then they tell me what's all not permitted. And then the little slap on the wrist at the end, like, if this behavior continues, where I'm just like mentally inserting a young lady afterwards, because what the hell, Poshmark? Like, I'm sorry, Manish, you're not my dad. Like, what the hell? Why are you talking to me like I am a child? I use your platform to sell things and you get paid handsomely with your 20% fee. So don't talk to me like that. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, your listing privileges will be suspended for a minimum of 7 days. Here's the thing. How do I get back? Hold on. Let me unshare this. Stop sharing. Here's the thing. It's my understanding that if you get suspended on Poshmark because you've been bad, that's all that happens. You can't list, right? You can still sell, you can still share. Am I right about that? Because Poshmark, if you're telling me I don't have to list for a minimum of 7 days, I'll be like, cool. Like, that's less work for me. You know what I mean? Like, again, I don't care. I understand this sucks for people who really make a living off of this, but also if you're making a living off of reselling, I suspect you're not just using Poshmark. You probably have like eBay, Mercari, whatever, whatnot, and Poshmark's probably not your main source of income. So this whole like way they're talking to us and pretending it's, again, for the good of the community and to prevent blah, 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 bots or whatever. I'm like, no, it's, you're doing this because you're pushing your paid seller tools that you're trying to just push on us constantly that don't work, mind you. I had the promoted closet for a while. I spent more than I earned. So, like, no, just no. Absolutely not. So, the thing is, I'm undecided if I should just keep pushing it and just delist and relist things on Poshmark, or if I should just not do that on Poshmark right now and just do it on my other platforms. But then the question is like, okay, so when can I start again? Like, when does it When is it not a problem anymore? And the thing is, here's what got me almost suspended, what got me this warning. I delisted all the items that I'm sending to ThreadUp, which was about 40 items. Delisted. I didn't delist and relist, I didn't even do that. So I'm like, why are you so mad that I'm taking my inventory, which is no longer available for purchase? Why are you mad that I'm taking it down? Why is that a problem? I understand to a degree the excessive delisting and then relisting the same thing. I only took it down. What do you want me to do? Keep it on there, and if somebody buys it, I have to cancel the order, and then I get another condescending email saying oh, as a one-time courtesy, we're going to cancel it, but you really shouldn't be selling things that are not available. What? It's such bullshit. And I've seen so many posts on this. I haven't watched any videos on this because, again, I don't care that much in terms of how it affects my business. I know other people care how it affects theirs. But I've seen so many posts of people who are like, I delisted 4 things and I got this message, So it's wild to me. And I'm just like, okay, Poshmark, you go off, If that's what floats your boat. I mean, Poshmark has been a sinking ship for so long now. For so long, let's be honest. I don't know. I'm just like, you're not the boss of me. Okay, restrict my listing privileges. I don't care. I don't care. As long as you're still letting me sell things on your website. And even if you don't, I have 3 others that I'm selling on. So, anyway. There's my soapbox for the evening. Don't make me repeat this later, okay? Whoever missed it has to go back to, 8 minutes into the show. Anyway, hello, Michael. Good to see you. You're the crazy cool kids, whatever. You're cool enough for 2. Jennifer said it was bad here. Yeah, it just came down hard for 20 minutes. And the nice thing is I had my windows open and now my house smells like fresh rain, which is cool. I love that. But yeah, last day with the kiddos today. Oh, nice. Go back Monday for 1 day. Okay. Yeah, the skirt is really cool. Let me share my stuff again. Now that I'm done ranting, for now, I might rant again when new people come in and they're like, I hate Poshmark too. I'm good with continuing to rant. Yeah, whoa, sorry. Michael, I almost blocked you by accident because I clicked the wrong thing. Yeah, you can delist and relist after 60 days. But again, it's the whole what's excessive? What's the number? How does the number relate to the items that I have listed in my closet? I'm still that still has not fully been, spelled out. And I've seen so many people emailing Poshmark about this and being like, you need to be clearer with your policy. We need actual numbers, So honestly, when I just removed all my stuff that I was about to send to ThreadUp, I didn't think about Poshmark at all. I didn't really worry about that. And then I got the email and I'm like, oh, if this behavior continues, we're going to suspend your listing privileges. Okay, thanks. Whatever. Anyway, hey, Carrie. Oops, here we go. Get your laptop, cross-listing. Yay! Bad luck with Poshmark. Yeah, man. I think the last video I posted was a what sold video for the beginning of May, and Poshmark was actually decent, and eBay was not. But eBay must have heard that, because since then, it's been sale, 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 and Poshmark's flatlining. So, let's put on some music, shall we? All right, this is going to be loud because I cannot turn down the volume until I actually play it. So, adjust your volume accordingly. I will adjust on my end. I think this is fine. Usually starts bothering me if somebody else pops up. What did I just do? Oh my god, I'm clicking all the buttons in Restream today, so anyway. All right, let's relist. I did some relists yesterday and the day before, and I just didn't relist the items on Poshmark, so I just relisted them on my other platforms. So I might just do that. I don't know. Part of me is really just Poshmark, suck it. But the other annoying thing is like I can't just click delist. Actually, yeah, no, it's gonna be from all marketplaces. So I need to individually do this here. Avoid Poshmark. It's extra work for me, which is stupid. Why is it already delisted on Depop? Did I already do that? Did I do that? Interesting. Anyway, so this is one of my more recent listings, so there shouldn't be too much wrong with it. So I don't think I have to do much there. Yeah, I can't add anything else. Small bleach spots. T-length. I called it a very full skirt because it's so like, because of the way the fabric is like draped. I mean, you can literally pull it up and it's like a half circle. Like it's literally probably was made out of a big old fabric circle. Anyway, it's really pretty. Let's throw in retro maybe. I don't know is it vintage? Did I call it? I did call it vintage, so I'm just gonna put that in again. Other keywords. I'm thinking. Jennifer is always great with the keywords, but Jennifer, if you're busy, don't worry about me. What did you say? Dopamine dressing. What? Am I pulling up my skirt again? Really? That's how you come in? Glamour? Hold on. Oh, please. Dopamine dressing. Love it. Colorful, multicolor, vibrant. Did I put in? I didn't put in vibrant. I probably have it somewhere else. Not yet, Glamour. Not yet. I don't think it's twirly. Like it's very full, but like it goes like this and not like this. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't twirl around. What is this? Charades with Veronika? You know what I mean. It does look 80s. Yes. I think it really only has that one tag. No. Hold on. It does have this one. Made in India, 100% cotton. Yeah. Wash separately, probably cold or something. Anyway. I'm still confused why it says delisted on Depop. Also, am I editing this? I'm editing this in the eBay form, aren't I? This is what happens. This is what happens when I get on a soapbox. All right. Let's do this. Update all. So anyway, it's the bad kids hanging out tonight. Frickin' Poshmark. It does look 80s, twirly. I mean, I would love to put twirly in there, but then if somebody comes around and is like, it's not actually twirly. Oh. And another thing with Poshmark. Okay, so my good friend Allie, who does not have much of an internet and social media presence, but who's occasionally in a chat, she pointed out that Poshmark also made a change to the way the app looks now when you pull up a listing. It's still the same on the browser, but on the app, did my music turn off? My music did turn off. Y'all, again, so all over the place. It's the ADHD, I'm sorry. So now when you look at a listing on the Poshmark app, first of all, you swipe sideways through the pictures, which I prefer personally, because I never like that you have to go through all the pictures before you get to the description. I mean, don't have to talk about why, but like I didn't like it. But then it cuts off half your listing and it has like a show more link. And I guarantee you, my fellow ADHD people and others who don't read will not click on that to see the full description, which in my case means they will not see the measurements, which I'm not about to put at the beginning of my listing. Like I'm not changing all my stuff like that. But I can guarantee you that's going to be an issue where people miss something that is listed in the description because of the way it looks now. Like look on your app if you don't know what I'm talking about. I can probably show it to you as well. It's, again, Why are we fixing things that do not need fixing? Explain that to me. All right, so this is one of my listings. So we swipe through this way now, which I like. And then it does have some like details and keywords at the top here. But then there, this is where is my finger? That's what she said. There, the show more. My nails are not done. Forgive me. The show more button thing, where first of all, it will exclude part of my description and then also my measurements. So if you don't tap on that, you don't see them. Why? Why are we investing time in making that change that nobody asked for instead of making changes we have been asking for years? I will not go over what those are again. If you're on Punchmark, you know what they are, but it's just... Anyway, everybody's saying hello. I'm good. This is how I'm gonna be tonight, you guys. This is just what you got. So. Hello, the Jackson Roykirk. Yes, back on a Friday night. Listen, technically, I'm always supposed to be on every other Friday night. The only times I'm not is when I'm either not feeling well, or I have other plans, or my kid is not with his dad. And then sometimes I reschedule it for Saturday, and sometimes I have to cancel it altogether because I'm clearly also not the boss of me and my schedule. But neither is Poshmark, okay? Anyway, everybody's saying hello. Oh, thank you, Jackson, with the Jackson Roykirk. Yeah, I cut it myself. I hope you can't tell. It's meant to be like a middle part butterfly cut with my version of curtain rings. It's looking a little weird today because of the rain. And rain basically means don't do anything with your hair because it's pointless. So, but we're trying. And thank you. Natural yes, natural fiber. Okay, hold on. Hold up. Okay, I'm not bad. I'm just drawn. Listen, Glamour, here. Come on and answer for your crimes. I'm kidding. Hi, Glamour.
What's up, Mama?
Hold on. Let me take your own words away from your face.
Okay. Look, I'm doing this. I'm not coming in with two middle fingers, and I did say Mother Fletcher.
I appreciate that. I know you know how to behave.
And look, I'm gonna do this. Oh shit.
Uh-oh, what are we doing?
There we go. Okay, why am I SGI? Oh, super glamour. I'll have the soup. That's
glamour.
why.
I'll have the soup. You should be
SGI. Oh, I'll have the soup.
Yes. Hey, Glamour.
Sorry, I was mid-smoke and I was like, oh, screw it.
You're fine.
Let's
Hold
talk
on.
some smack about Poshmark.
Let's. Shall we?
I had my granddaughter today. I planted tomatoes today. I shipped out an invoice, did the dishes, did the floors.
Look at you.
Which means that I'm covered in dirt. I'm wearing pants that won't stay up now. I have boob sweat. There's like a whole lake down there.
I mean...
And my fingernails are legit dirty. Like I scrub them and I can't. There's some dirt that will not come out.
Well, that sucks.
I know. I have to dig my fingernails into a bar of soap now.
Yeah. I hate when that happens. Yeah, I just took my... I took my press-ons off and then one of my nails broke. So that's what I get.
Yeah, mine are breaking off too. Gardening is tough.
I'm not even gardening. I'm just living my life.
Living life is tough.
Living life is tough. Carrie, look who's here, Glamour. Carrie is here. Not your sister, Carrie.
Oh, I know it's not my sister.
Glamour's like, I know where my sister is. And it's not here.
Here. Well, not right now anyway.
Are we using any ChatGPT these days? Carrie, you're about to put me on a different soapbox about ChatGPT and using AI and how god freaking awful it is on so many levels. I don't know if I want to get on that soapbox, but no, the short answer is no, I don't. I know others do. Every time I see a post starting with, I asked ChatGPT, and I'm like, how about you read a book instead? I'm just... Anyway.
Well, she said, I use ChatGPT for aesthetic keywords.
Yes.
And that's good. I think it's good to have an assistant. As long as as long as you keep it at assistant level, I think it's good.
Yeah. No, I think I'm not knocking the concept of helping you out when...
Yeah, you kind of are.
No, what I'm knocking is the fact that all these freaking data centers that are powering AI and ChatGPT and all the others are draining all the freaking resources and making entire areas unlivable for people who've lived there for decades, and it's awful, and people don't talk about it because everybody's like, what do you mean?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
The data centers need water to be cooled down. Like, yeah, they do. Like, this shit comes at a price, and it bothers me that people use it so carelessly. I'm saying, like, there is, like, whenever I read a report about, like, oh, ChatGPT AI was able to determine if, like, cancer cells will develop, like, 10 years before they actually do. Let's do that. Let's use it for that, and not, oh, I asked AI to make a cute little doll of me, or I asked ChatGPT how to break up with my boyfriend. Like, come the fuck on.
Yes, because humanity has, historically done what's best for everybody.
Yeah.
It's selfish.
I just don't love...
Sorry, I'm such a dick.
It's fine. You can be a dick. I'm being a dick. Listen, I just don't like the stupidification of all of us.
Oh, we're headed towards idiocracy big time.
Oh, we are. And
I love it.
It sucks for those of us who like to think about things.
We have kind of a split audience. Like, Angry Otter loves AI because it drives his car. And then Carried Away knows that the ecological impacts are really bad. And the teaching of college students is harder. And then French teacher loves AI. Jennifer says it's helping me with teaching ideas and lesson plans.
The thing is also, it's just... I mean, I understand it's still learning. It's not perfect yet, but it also spits out stuff that's like, no, it's straight up wrong.
It kind of scares me that it is learning. Did you hear the story online about people trying to turn it off, and it sent an email with some oh God, what was it? It sent a blackmail email to the electrical engineer.
Good God.
That he was having an affair. And the lucky thing is that they had programmed in bad information just to see what it would do. And that's what it did.
It's just saying, we're all getting on a freaking train that's going to drive itself off a cliff at some point. And honestly, it's probably what humanity deserves. So, anyway.
I like rabbits.
My boss loves AI and is like, oh, look what I did. And I'm like, can you stop? Can you just stop? We're literally in the educational sector. Can we not? Right? And I understand there's benefits and downsides to everything, but it's so unregulated and so just spreading so quickly now. And I just don't like seeing people get lazier and lazier with their brains and forgetting how to think and how to be critical and do research. And by research, I don't mean type it into Google and rely on the AI answer. Anyway,
Jennifer said, I wonder if AI uses more water than growing almonds.
Girl, let's ask ChatGPT, why don't you? That's the other thing. You're looking something up and the first thing that pops up is the freaking AI answer. And I'm like, I don't want this. Anyway. All right, let me catch up on this chat because I'm way too worked up.
AI does translations on the Japanese cartoons that I watch. And they're real life cartoons, it's kind of like K-dramas or AITA Reddit threads. It's kind of like that brought to life in a little cartoon thing. But AI handles the English translations on those. And oh my God, some of them are hilarious because I'm like, no, you didn't get it.
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't understand subtlety.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also looking at this from the perspective of somebody who has taught at colleges for many, many years and who's still working in the educational sector by extension. So hold on, I'm trying to make this music less loud.
I need beverages. No. I'll be right.
Get beverages. So I'm looking at it from that perspective as well, and it's just, I talked to my former colleagues and they're like, we need, like, we're taking courses on, or like seminars on how to spot AI and how to facilitate, you know, testing and assignments, and it really sucks because I don't know, and maybe we should just let the robots take over. Robot, take the wheel. I don't know. Hi, Fortzak. How are you? Sorry, I'm on so many soapboxes already. Carrie, see what you did. You ask one question and Veronika goes off. Teach college this. Yeah, it's awful. It truly sucks. Yeah, teaching ideas and lesson plans. Yeah, and see, I wish we didn't have to rely on that. I mean, I know there are resources out there, but yeah, I wish there was more like help available that's not AI to, you know, help you with these things, or more of like community support. And I know there's like teachers pay teachers and all of that. I'm just like, I don't know. I think we're all forgetting how to think for ourselves and how to create things, whether it's with our hands or our brains, you know? And I'm not trying to be all crunchy and shit. It's just, I don't think it's good long term. So anyway. Use 10 times more energy for a chat search than Google search. Wow. Yeah, Carrie, I fully get that. Maybe they'll take better. Seriously, maybe they will. Maybe they freaking will. Let's just burn it all down and start over. It would blackmail. That is insane. Getting rid of us. Honestly, the Jackson worker, like, not that I'm ready to peace out, but like, collectively, you know, as the human race, we're not really great for our planet. Oh my god, sometimes I say these things in front of my kid and he gets so, like, sometimes offended, or like, it's just like, what do you mean, mommy? I'm like, I mean, people have a tendency, you know, especially large groups of people have a tendency to make a mess of everything. It's what we do. It's just kind of how we are. Yeah, pile of blue books. Yeah, that's what my colleagues have been saying. They're not doing like research papers or even short research papers at home anymore. They have the students write essays in blue books, which is hard for them, not because they don't know how to write or anything like that, but because of their process. And I get that. I find it very hard to like put something on a piece of paper with a very strict time, you know, restriction like that, as opposed to being in a space where I feel comfortable, where I feel like inspired or what have you. So I fully get that. It sucks, but you know, what else are you gonna do? I'm just glad I'm not actively teaching anymore. My goodness.
Me too.
I feel like I same thing in class all the time. Yeah. No, I hear ya, Jennifer. Like, I would sometimes just tweak my existing plans. At the same time, like, I would, you know, every year I would teach different students in different classes. And it's like, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But yeah, we get bored with our own stuff. Like, at some point, I'm like, I need a new way of teaching that. And then it would backfire. And I'm like, yep, no, never mind. Hello, Chris Nutter. Good to see you. Nutter. You're just bitching tonight. I haven't relisted a single thing yet.
Go relist. I've already got, like, mine's in the works because I have a bot doing mine. She said.
I mean, listen, I could do that. I could do that, but the whole thing is I'm trying to improve it, and I feel like I don't trust AI with that. Jennifer gave me another keyword earlier. Oh, natural fibers. See, I don't need AI. I just need the reselling hive mind. And that's what I mean. Like, when we actually... God, I sound so... I'm about to sound real cheesy. But seriously, when we all, like, do get together and collaborate and talk to each other, we can...
Yeah.
Exactly. Kumbaya and shit. No, but then there's something to be said for that, okay? And I say that as a person who doesn't like people, okay? but I like this. I this is the kind of peopling I'm okay with.
Me too. Anytime that I list online, I get better keywords, I get better descriptions, I actually pay more attention to when I am typing in for listing because I know that somebody's watching it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think
I don't think anyone is sitting there staring at, ooh, what's Veronika typing? And is she going to make a mistake? Like, nobody does that. But because I feel like somebody's watching, I'm like, and then I have so many typos all the time.
Aw, that's a long drive.
Hold on.
That's not even out of Texas. Wow.
From Dallas to San Antonio. Oof.
I know.
All right, Mike, have a good night. And sorry.
Love you, Angel.
I was hating on AI. I'm glad did your car drive you guys from Dallas to San Antonio?
Love you.
Also, I love San Antonio. I have so much fun. I've been there once, but I love it.
They have good food. Huge though. Huge.
Jennifer's listing cross-stitch patterns.
Cross-stitch patterns. I know. She's the GOAT.
I wish I could find more of them. Just I like to find the kits, the pattern with all the shenanigans, and list those because those would move really quickly. I would lot them up. If you find them at the bins, they're super cheap. Anyway, how are you, Glamour? Aside from
good. I'm about half day. Yeah, I had a toddler in the sun today, so I'm a little like I'm a little in and out. Not looking my best because I just woke up from a post-toddler nap. And I haven't taken a shower yet, and I've been out gardening, so you can imagine the sweaty, dirty disgust that I am a pile of.
Could, but I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm just a pile of disgusting.
To me, you're perfect. So.
Aw, I'm perfectly gross right now.
Listen, I don't have to smell you, so I'm fine with that.
That's true. Nobody does.
And this is why this is the superior form.
Yeah, I had 2 days off, and now he's back at work. They've still got more to do. They're not done.
Did he get to rest a little bit? I know you guys went to the bar the other night, but good.
Yeah, we went to all bars the other night. We went to the Track, which has a casino, and then in Illinois, like all the little corner bars have like 6 slot machines.
Nice.
Yeah, so we went bar hopping and slot machine hopping. Didn't do so well until we got to the bar that is the one that our family always goes to, and then bam, I hit them chickens. I hit the chicken machine.
Chickens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a machine called Crazy Chickens. There's 3 chickens, and if you hit the bonus round on one of the chickens, like his eggs go do 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 do, and then he hits a bonus round, and then you fill up a screen and try to fill up a screen full of more and more cash, and so if you hit all 3 chickens at the same time, it's a really big deal. And I hit all the chickens, and I won like $170. Yeah,
that reminds me of, what was that game? Man, what was that popular game where we're all shooting ducks, geese, chickens? Oh my God, was that just in Germany?
Was that Angry Chicken? No, that wasn't Angry Chickens.
Not Angry Birds. Hold on, we had
Angry Chickens.
Crazy Chicken. It's originally a German game. That's probably why I'm remembering it.
Fairmount Racetrack in Illinois. It's in Collinsville, Illinois.
It's this one.
Crazy Chicken.
Crazy Chicken. Yeah, you would basically just shoot that freaking chicken. So I guess it was originally a German game. That's why I remember that. You wouldn't win any money. You would just shoot it.
Well, you shouldn't win any money. Chickens are dead easy to shoot. I mean, allegedly.
Anyway, I'm having random
duck hunt, and you notice that I said that very, very clearly.
Duck hunt. Ooh, which track? Did you answer this?
Yeah, I said it's Fairmount Racetrack in Collinsville, Illinois.
Collinsville, Illinois.
Yeah.
Carrie, are you still in, I want to say New Jersey? Maybe?
You're going to Belmont? Oh my God.
Yeah, Oh, God.
Belmont's like the third. It's the third leg. I think it's the third leg. Belmont Pimlico, maybe the second leg of the Triple Crown races. It's big in horse racing. Big.
Okay.
She's going to Belmont Stakes. Nice.
I am taking your word for it. I know nothing about horse racing.
I mean, I only know a little.
Glamour, why don't I have a back view of this top?
It seems to me in number 2, you do have a back view of that top. Oh, hello, boobies.
I did? No, I don't.
Number 1 is what?
Just the front.
That's the front? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I have a little bit of back. It's just a black tank top. Well, a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, it's just a black tank top. Why would you have to show more than that?
The real question is, why did I pick it up and have it listed? Because it's obviously not going to sell for more than like $8. Oh, hold on.
Jennifer, I see that.
Oh, gotcha. Jennifer. Okay, Carrie's back in New York. Hold on. I need to either not list on. Is it gonna let me list if I don't do the ships from? Because if I click on that pull down, it's gonna dox me.
Well, don't let it dox you.
I don't. I just don't want to go back and forth between not share.
Well, exit the public screen until after you're past that.
Yeah, it's just that's a whole bunch of back and forth that I don't feel like doing. That's what I'm saying. If I can list it without it,
show it on the share screen. Just stop the share screen for a minute.
Yeah, what I'm saying. If I stop and then reshare, it's gonna annoy me. You know what I mean? But apparently, I can list it without doing this, which is fine because it's none of freaking Macari's business where I ship from.
Right? Or Depop's.
Yeah, Depop is fine. Depop just has like the general information, which is fine. But Macari has, for some reason, on the Vendu form, my actual address is in there, and I'd rather not show that. I don't care if you all know my PO box. Maybe you should, so you can send me gifts and stuff.
I send gifts. I know your real address.
Yeah, yes, because you send me gifts. Anyway. Hold on. I'm gonna pull a thing from my Depop.
It's not important to send expensive gifts, but it is important to tell people every once in a while, you know what? I like you. I was thinking of you.
Yeah, or this made me think of you because I actually know you somewhat well, but I will not send you any more cows, I promise.
Yeah, somebody's been sending me cows from Nate. I don't know what it is. Like the second round of cows.
I only take credit for 2 cows in a bubble bath or something.
Yeah, you did the first cow. I'm trying to figure out who the second round of cows in, and I've got it narrowed down. It's either Patrick Murphy or my sister.
I don't think it's Patrick.
Well, I think my sister would do something hilarious like that too.
Probably.
She would just be like, just send her the cows and do not include a note. Just make them random cows.
What's the size? 26? Something like that?
Because I would do that to her.
Fair.
We have the same kind of messed up sense of humor.
Like, I mean, it's kind of
wondering over cows.
Material. Depop girlies don't care.
No, they really don't. If they did, they would quit ordering from Shein.
Amen to that, sister. Oh, wait.
They do not care about breathable fabrics. They do not care about long-term, natural, sustainable fabrics.
And then they resell their Shein tops for like $3 on Depop, and I'm like, I don't understand, because if I'm selling something for $3 and I make like $1 on it, but I still have to put in the effort of packing it and shipping it, I'd rather donate. You know what I mean? Like, why? There comes a point where I'm like, no, even if you're a casual seller, that just does not add up for me.
It's a time versus money thing, though. When you're Depop age, you have more time than money.
Maybe.
When you're our age, you have more money than time. Or when you're right in the middle of your 40s, you have neither of either one.
You got nothing.
You don't have either one. I understand.
Oh,
hey, Tooch!
Toochie's here. Hello, Toochie.
It's the Tooch man.
Putting the family fun in.
Family fun?
That got away from me. Sorry.
It's okay. He's putting mill in family fun and resell. He's putting the ampersand in.
Hold on. I can make this work.
Resale.
He's putting the ooh in tooch. I don't know.
He puts the funeral. He puts the fun in funeral.
He puts the fun in funeral.
Oh no.
That's you. He's putting the ale in resale. Sorry, Tucci. We're a little tonight.
Excuse me. Okay.
Keywords. While Glamma's off sneezing somewhere. Also, and I don't know if you guys can hear this. I can always hear it on my videos. I don't watch my live specs. I don't know. But I can always hear it on my videos when my AC kicks in. And it's so loud. So, sorry. Chris Nutter says he'll be 46 this year. What?
Nutter, you are officially middle-aged.
Yeah, and not. I didn't know Chris Nutter was older than me. That was a compliment. Keywords. Llama, keywords for some hey dudes.
For hey dudes? God. What do I think about when I get the hey dudes? Comfortable, easy, slip-on, lightweight, very lightweight. Outdoors, activities, athletic, athleisure.
Slow down, man. I don't type that fast.
Sorry. I love my hey dude.
I know you do.
Can you tell?
I have walking. Are they breathable? Kind of, right?
Very much so, yeah. Otherwise, mine would smell like a giant corn chip. Yeah. Now I'm just smoking. I finished sneezing and decided, you know what? Let's irritate those sinuses again.
I'm sorry, Jennifer. Stop lying.
Yeah, preppy voting.
There is no freaking way Jennifer is gonna be 56 this year. I'm gonna need y'all to stop lying to us. And if you're not lying, I'm gonna need y'all to drop the morning routine.
I'm gonna be 55 this year. These mid-50s are honestly they are the golden years. I'm having a blast.
I can't wait.
I love it.
Also, thank you, Jennifer. You're the goat. You're a real one.
She is the goat, and she is a real one.
What about like they're kind of coastal?
Oh, very much so.
Nautical even? I mean, they're blue.
If they're blue,
they are. They also they look worse than they are. They're not that dingy, but also anyway, these are kid size. All right, I think that's good enough.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you could put play.
I did. I put play shoe in the whatchamacallit. Yeah. The actual keywords, but yeah. Play date.
There you go. Oh, are they washable? They're washable, right? Washable is a very big thing for parents.
I think they. I wash them, so.
Yeah, I'd put washable because.
But just because I wash things doesn't mean they're necessarily washable.
You turned 60 in January. Wow.
Also, I just did all that and haven't even delisted these. Jesus. Wait, who turned 60 in January? Carrie?
Carrie.
I swear to God, you guys, there's no freaking way. Drop the morning routine. What creams are you using? I say that like I don't have a baby.
Cholesterol is what I'm using. Fat don't crack. I'm using cholesterol. Fat don't crack.
That is true. All the country kids at my school wear them. Interesting.
Country kids, okay.
They are slip-on, which I think I have in there somewhere. Yes, I have slip-on.
Washable and slip-on are two very important parent words. That's what I would be looking for in a shoe for my toddler grandchild.
I've given up on, well, not fully, but I'm mostly given up on buying pre-owned shoes for my kid, mostly because he's so like picky, not in the sense that he wants anything extravagant, but it's like he's fairly basic with his shoe taste, but he still has some certain like boxes that need to be checked. So I'm like, what about these? And he's like, yes. So we just get the cheap ones from like Walmart.
Everything except Crocs, because you can get baby Crocs for fairly inexpensive.
Baby Crocs? He wouldn't wear Crocs. There's no way.
So I get, like, my grandkids, I get them extra Crocs and I keep them at the house for when they go outside and garden with me or whatever.
I wish he would like wear some slippers or something, because he's such a Velcro child. I can't even go outside to take the garbage out without him being like, I want to come with you. And I'm like, okay, well, put your shoes on then. Jeez. He's like, I'm afraid to be alone. I'm like, I'm literally, you can watch me walk to the garbage just by looking out the different windows that we have in the house. But anyway, that's a different story. So I need to get him some.
Oh, Jennifer, Hey Dude, the last time I went to the Hey Dude site, they had like a buy one, get one 40% off sale. So I ended up getting 2 pairs of Hey Dudes for $69 shipped.
$69.
And which was like, what, $35 a piece and $34.50 a piece, which was, for me, a really good thing because I have like weird feet and I have to like wear, really flexible shoes.
Yeah, I hear that. I mean, I've been wearing the crap out of my Vionics that I thrifted many, many moons ago.
I just shipped out a pair of Bionic flip-flops. They were like fleece-lined flip-flops today, Bionics. Ooh. I know, and I got them. I don't think the shipping has caught up with Bionics yet, because I got those for like $5 and some change, like $5.26 or something like that.
I stopped picking them up because I would get a slap on the wrist from eBay. Well, not from eBay, but from like some company that Bionic, right, without the S, that they hire to do their dirty work. And it's like, we need to know where you bought these and what your permit is to sell these and stuff like that. And so we did the whole song and dance several times. And I've seen a few people post about this as well, but not a ton. So I don't know. It seems very selective.
So Bionics are problematic on eBay.
I mean, on eBay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I stopped picking them up also because the stores here overpriced them.
Yeah. That's what I need. Oh my God, Jennifer, you are my soulmate. I need more Nike flip-flops. And I bought a pair, and then I bought a pair of 9s, and they were just that half a size too small. And I couldn't wear them. I had to resell them. I had to relist them and resell them, which they sold right away.
Yeah.
But they've got that Nike and some Under Armour have like that really cushy sole.
Yeah.
And they're super comfy. I know. It makes me want to go to Shoe Carnival.
Shoe Carnival. Regular. All right, Lululemon. If you could just sell, that would be lovely because I've had you forever.
I had a pair of Lululemons forever too. They're not buying the cropped ones.
Check this out. Yeah, I just sent a pair of cropped ones to ThreadUp. This one's a top. I've had these for over 2 years. Why did this not make the cut when I cleared out my inventory?
Wow. That's a cute top too. That sucks.
Thank you.
The color is really cute.
Well, if you know somebody in a size 6 who wants it.
I don't, unfortunately. The granddaughter who would wear it is like a size 2.
0.
Yeah. She's like an extra small, but in something she's an extra small.
Of course she is.
Because, because she's
tiny. Yeah.
Yep. Skinny. That's what they do. I don't know how she's skinny. She comes over and eats her weight in ice cream.
Yeah, I look at my own kid and I'm like, all you eat is snacks. How are you so skinny?
I mean, they don't live at Glama's, so it's okay. She eats like her weight in like chips and ice cream and like pizza and shit like that.
Good for her. Enjoy it while it lasts.
That's what I say.
You can't. Wait,
that's what I say.
Really? Damn.
Never found Lululemon in the wild. Sometimes it hides too. What you got to do is look for, if you're going through like sweatshirts and if you're going through stuff like that, always look for the tag on the inside of the neck. If there's no tag on the inside of the neck, there's probably a Lululemon logo somewhere on that garment.
Yeah, for most leggings, you probably notice it's like down like towards the calf in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on the color, sometimes it's really sneaky. Because sometimes it's like a black leg on a black pair of leggings, and you're like, well, that's freaking great.
That's how I got two of my favorite Lululemon sales. One of them was purple, and it just had like the Lululemon like big thing embroidered on the front. But unless you looked, you couldn't tell that it had the big horseshoe. And lucky for me, I looked and I could tell. I looked for the tag, didn't see the tag, pulled it out, and I was like, oh yeah, that's Lululemon.
Yeah.
And then another one was a gray one where, yeah.
But it looks like a horseshoe.
One was a gray one where the symbol was down on the waist, on the outside of the waist.
Yeah, so I got this one. Also, if it has any type of drawstring, I don't think I have a. Well, actually, this may not have it. No, if it has like a drawstring where it has the silver thingies, that usually has the logo imprinted as well. This one does not, but
yeah, that one's got the. It looks like, was it on the sleeve or was that?
That's a good question.
Is that on the sleeve?
I don't even know if it has the logo anywhere.
Well, it has that third to last picture has the logo.
It has. That's the size dot.
Oh, that's the size dot. Yeah.
I am actually. Does it have the logo? I think it may not have the. I don't even know where this one has the logo, if I'm going to be honest with you. It might not, but it's a Lululemon because I found
yeah. Because size dot.
And size dot, yes. It's definitely older.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, some of them it's like, and it's probably somewhere, I just haven't found it. But I will not look further. Alright, I'll wait. Oh my god. God damn it, Poshmark.
Okay, I'm going to go take some pictures.
You do that.
So I will be right back.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be back in a minute.
Glamour will be back in just a moment. Yeah, Carrie. Terrifying. Yeah, the Vionics. And it was always on some that either had already sold or they had been sitting for so long where I was just like, nobody wants these anyway, so whatever. And the thing is, at some point, so when they first reached out, I Googled it because I'm like, I thought it was a scam, and it turns out, no, it's an actual company. And they were like, well, do you have receipts on where you purchased them? And I'm like, I got them from the Goodwill outlet. There's nothing on the receipt will say I bought Bionics. It'll say I bought shoes. So I sent them one of my receipts, and they're like, okay, cool. We're going to add you to our list of authorized sellers. So I'm like, oh, okay. Which I thought would solve the issue. And then I listed a few. There was no issue. But then, like, I don't know, like a year or so later, I get another one. And I'm like, what happened to adding me to your list of authorized sellers? Bullshit. Just very annoying. I should change this music, shouldn't I? Let's do this one. Cover up yoga. Yoga would help if I spelled it correctly. Sure. Oh, Pilates, maybe. Athletic. Loungewear. Station. Cozy. I swear to God, almost every single one of my listings has the word casual in it. Pretty much everything I sell is casual, so we're gonna drop this one to $25. I do have $3 into this. Oh, it came from ThreadUp box. Thought I found it at the bins. Guess not. Hello, Swampy. I'm doing well. I complained excessively about Poshmark, and then I got on a soapbox about AI, and now I feel better. How are you, Swampy? Is everything going well at the shop or store? All right, we're going to relist that one. We're going to leave it alone on Poshmark. Walking, running. You're right, Jennifer, but I already listed it on eBay. Well, we're going to save it in case we're going to relist it again. Oh, wrong form, Veronika. All right, I was going to save that for next time. Okay, go away, Grammarly. Okay, honestly, if this were my size or close to my, it's oversized, but like if it were closer to my size, I would probably keep it because it seems like one of those cozy things that, oh no. Hold on. Let me fix that. Good here. Home now, shop tomorrow. Okay. Good to hear. It's swampy. Sorry, I had to take that down because Vendu's like, oh, let's show Veronika's information. I'm not gonna roll with that. I kind of want to stay living here. Anyway, let's have the crazy chicken open in a different tab. Okay, all right, we're good. I can reshare. Boo. Vendu. There we go. Okay, Depop, you're so freaking restrictive, but I guess I don't need 15,000 close-ups. No, just the one. Thank you. Nope. Whenever you see me listing something that says it has a lot of life left in it, it means it's really boring. But hey, if you just want to chill in it, knock yourself out. I mean, it's pilly. It's not like yucky or anything, so I have a few things like that that are generally in okay condition. It's just they pill every time you look at them, so that is annoying. Occasion, a casual relaxation, and a workout. I don't know how you do this. I'm struggling. Oh, I'm struggling too. I just mask it. Honestly, sometimes I think it's, I wouldn't say it's easier to do it live and like list and talk. But if I'm not doing this live, I'm just talking to myself basically. But if I'm, it helps that I'm not typing in a chat. If I'm typing in a chat and trying to list and listen at the same time, I get overwhelmed too and nothing gets done. So I do appreciate you guys for being here and letting me keep you company, but also maybe distract you a little bit. Sorry. What's everybody doing this weekend? Is it all work, no play? Who's going sourcing? Anyone going to any like garage sales, yard sales? What you guys getting into? I asked that as I fully have no idea what I'm gonna do with myself because I'm actually kid-free all weekend, which is so nice. I wasn't last weekend when it was a long weekend, and I was like, oh. But then it was actually pretty chill. We just didn't do anything. And I took really long naps, which was lovely. All right, keywords on this number. Girly, feminine, whimsical. Is it girl core or girlhood core? I think it's girlhood core. One word? Kid core? What are these, lemons? No. Yes? Are these lemons? I think lemons. Lemons and flowers? Floral lemon print, yes. Lemons, citrus, flower, floral, novelty print. Kinda. It's not really novelty print, but who cares? Strappy, lightweight, one piece. It's a very cute romper. It's not a great brand, but it was new with tags, or is new with tags. Did I not take a picture of the tags? Oh, that's the tag. Got it. Okay, I did. Cool. Very cute. If I could get this like on a dress or something, I'll get that for myself. What size is this? Small. Medium? Okay. Alright. Summer, beach, resort wear, cruise, vacation. Going out, kinda. Pool party? Maybe? I don't freaking know. It's cute. Tomato girl? That's a thing? I like that. Started an online book club via Zoom. Oh, nice. What are you reading, Carrie? I just finished. I've been listening to audiobooks more because I've noticed my eyes are like just at the end of the day and throughout the day and in the morning are really starting to burn because I stare at screens all the time. If it's not for work, it's for play or for reselling or because I play phone games too much. And so I'm like, no, I need to not stare at the Kindle or a book on top of that. So I've been just listening to audiobooks, and I just finished one today, which I don't know if I liked it. I felt like all the characters, every single one, was unlikable in the book. So it had some good themes, but yeah, Tomato Girl was a TikTok trend. Okay. I will put that in. You would have liked the Reseller meetup in Nashville last month. You think so, Swampy? You know I'm very antisocial. I know I'm doing this and I'm chit-chatting with you all, but put me in a room full of people, I get very uncomfortable. And I only like people selectively. Like, I like all of you here, but I get annoyed very quickly with certain types of people.
I would disagree. I would say you were utterly charming in Chicago.
I mean, that's because I only saw selective people who I care about a lot.
It was like me and
Kristen,
Answer,
and Mary,
and a bunch of drag queens. We all had such a
and a bunch of drag queens, and a pedicab driver.
Oh, there's Richard. There's Swampy. How you doing, guys?
I know Swampy just came in here. So choose before. Forgot to take.
I did the same thing. Forgot to take off the tags. That's part of what took me so long. The other one is I sneezed really hard on my shirt.
Hot. Hello, Richard. Good to see you. Love to go out sourcing if it would ever stop raining in Northeast Pennsylvania. Damn. Yeah, it's been raining here pretty much all week, and honestly, I have loved it. I'm like, okay, I ain't gotta go anywhere today. I mean, there was a day when I had to take my big old box to Staples for ThredUp, and I did not love that. Also, yes, that's what she said. But aside from that, I was like, nah, I don't like this. It was not hot like it was like 3 weeks ago when it suddenly went up to like the 90s, and I'm like, excuse me? Uh-oh. Need to get computer glasses. Yeah, Swampy, the thing is, I think these have something built in already.
Like
and it's still, yeah, and it's still bothering me. And these are not for show. I need a prescription.
Who are you? Hello.
I also looked it up, and it was like, oh, it's usually you're missing the following vitamins. And I think it was A, D, and K. And so I did get myself, whatchamacallit, like some vitamin gummies. I don't know if it's happening. Anything Oh, yeah. I am rather antisocial. Jesus. Coco 2002 Chicago. I don't know you. I don't know if you know me.
Her name was Coco.
True. Or his. Or theirs. Listen, I am not wearing it anymore, but today I literally wore a shirt that says, "Thank you for leaving me alone." So
I got one that says I have rabies. That was a present.
Nice. I'm anti-social media. Social meet people from YouTube after 7. Wait, I am anti-social meet people from YouTube. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Swampy. It's really, if it's like a specific meetup for a small group of people who I know and love, I'm all for it. I'm so excited for it. Glad I can tell you all about it. But if it's like a large group of people and I'm not in control, I'm that person who's like, who's all gonna be there?
Yeah.
Am I gonna like them? Are they gonna drain my energy? It's also really the thing that I really have very limited amounts of adult free time to myself, that I'm like, do I really want to spend this time with these people? You know what I mean?
You don't want to spend it in a wasteful way. Yeah.
Right. Sorry, I keep covering your face.
Rotate.
The Girl with 7 Names, Escape from North Korea, usually fiction, as one of them. Yeah, sure. Okay. Rivers in the Sky. Okay. I am screenshotting this, Carrie, because I always like recommendations. So I was listening to The Vanishing Half by, I say Britt Bennett, and it's really good. I really, really enjoyed it. And so I was looking for suggestions for books with similar topics, and ended up listening to already forgot what it's called.
Coco says they know you in real life.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Catch a Fun Age by Kylie Reed, New York Times bestseller. This is what the thing looks like. I don't know if it's better if you read it and not listen to it. I don't know. It wasn't bad. I was just like, everybody in this book is unlikable, and I kind of want everybody to just not. So
why don't you be likable?
Yeah, be more likable, damn it. I mean, sometimes that's the point, and I think it partially was. I don't know. I'm very excited because this just became available, The Testaments, which is kind of like the quote-unquote sequel to The Handmaid's Tale, and I'm excited to be listening to that. So,
oh boy, I'd be scared.
I mean, that too, but
yeah.
I've watched all of The Handmaid's Tale. I watched the series finale this past week, which was very good. 150 to 200. I only hung out with the ones I know. I mean, that's fair, Swampy. That's fair. Because the other thing is, like, with these, like, meetups, especially, like, the YouTube reseller thingies, it's like, people will give you so much shit when you're like, oh, I don't know this person. Because, like, I don't watch everybody. And I'm like, okay, like, I'm not supposed to know goddamn everybody. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I don't want to watch them. Maybe I don't want to know them. It's like the Facebook suggestions, like people you may know, and I'm like, yeah, I know them, and there's a reason they're not on my friend list.
Right. I went to high school with them, and turns out they were a big old bully.
Mm-hmm. Swampy won the grand prize there from American Bubble Boy Shipping. Nice.
What? So do you get like wrap for life, or how's that work?
I hope you got like a life-size roll of bubble wrap and somebody wrapped you in it with a bow on it. I actually just got an email. You know how you get when you have a YouTube channel? You get like these random emails like, hi, Veronika, we would love to collab. And 99% it's bullshit. Like, buy this and we're going to reimburse you after you post the video. And I'm like, yeah, nice try, clown. But I got something from like a company that does shipping materials, so maybe I will reach out and be like, okay, tell me more. What you're looking for is in the library. Okay, very calming prose. Getting all the book recommendations. We should have a book club on YouTube. They do these things. Allie told me this. They do like I forgot what it's called. Basically, somebody will just sit and read, and people in the chat will read, and they all just read together. But somebody's live streaming. You know what I mean?
So it's an audiobook and live person.
Yeah, but nobody's reading out loud, I don't think.
Oh, okay. So everybody just reads together, just sit there.
Like what we're doing right now, we're all just doing our thing, but not talking. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm actually part of a Facebook group here, a silent book club. I just have not been able to go to any of their meetings yet because I'm usually either with child or I'm napping. So that's my dilemma. Okay. All right. Anyone want a cute romper in a size medium? Anyone? Actually, that one I think I have earmarked to take to consignment for my next appointment, which I believe is in July. $20 ship. Yeah, it's fine. $20 is $20. Oh, it didn't. Wait. Did it not transfer my keywords to Macari either? No, it did. I feel like I done messed up with Depop because at some point I bulk edited my descriptions to include my little blurb about free shipping. And it kind of messed it up because on some listings it edited twice and then on others it didn't. But now when I update my descriptions, for some reason it doesn't update with the keywords on the Depop. I don't know. I'm sure there's a good reason for it. I'm just being an idiot. Anyway, as you wish.
Hood is the book. It's the name of the book.
Of a hostel. I think I've seen that film before. Reads for everyone after dinner. Could be done over Zoom. Hello, Patrick Murphy. With the flyball.
What's up, P. Murph?
Have you sufficiently napped? Thank you for gracing us with your presence. Feel free to hop on if you're bored, but don't feel obligated. Yeah, I don't know if Hood is the name of the book. But anyway, I'm screenshotting recommendations, and I will fully forget that I did that tomorrow. By tomorrow morning, I will have forgotten. Anyway, The Vanishing Half was really good. I like that. Glamour, why is nobody buying our shit?
Speak for yourself.
God damn.
Oh, you mean online? Oh, yeah. Online? Yeah, no. Well, my OnlyFans is going wild. I just post pictures of my dog.
Did you post pictures of your dirty fingernails from gardening? Hot.
You won't believe the kinks that people have.
Oh, I believe I would. Destroyed. They're not really destroyed. Uh-oh. Guess who's here?
Guess who's back?
Okay, if there's gonna be 3 of us, I'm gonna stop screen sharing because Mr.
Well, I can actually hop back in the chat now. I feel more comfortable in the chat. I just wanted to make sure that you were not alone.
You're babysitting me.
Because it's a lot to carry on a one-sided conversation for a very
Well,
long
how
time.
about you tag in? Here's Mr. Mad Dog Murphy.
Okay. Hey, Mad Dog, tag in. I'm tagging out.
Ready?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you, Glamour.
Okay.
I mean, I do bring this on myself. I do keep telling people I can't be left unsupervised. So that's honestly fair. Mr. Murphy, how are you?
Word. What's up?
I don't know. How are you doing? What's up with you? What you doing this weekend? How are the cats?
I just got on here. Why the 20 questions?
Because Glamour left and I'm chatty tonight, so...
Oh, God. Okay, I'm tagging out. Glamour, come back.
No! Don't leave me, girl. Anyway, how are you?
I am. I'm doing well. We did movie night, so there was that.
What you watch? Still X-Men?
Yeah, we watched Origins tonight.
Nice. All of those movies are just like blending into one in my head because I watched them in rather rapid succession.
That's what she said.
Is it though?
I don't know.
I don't know either. You look tired, Patrick.
I guess I am. I don't know. I napped today. I had
Good,
a
so
half
did I.
day. So there's
I'm
that.
not gonna say on the record when I napped, but
Right.
I did. Listen, I was productive, okay? I did the things.
You did things. You're fine.
Things. I answered the emails. I did the thing where I send out an important email like 2 minutes before 5 on a Friday. Like, hey, you owe us $3,000. Please pay. Anyway.
You know, so the French teacher in Virginia is being awful naughty there with her comment.
She's being rowdy?
She's being naughty, yes.
She's being naughty? One question to Patrick in the chat. Yes.
We don't need encouragement.
It's a Ask Me Anything Reseller Edition with Mr. Patrick Murphy.
Well, I'm not a real reseller. Remember that.
And also, I feel like you have shared so many random anecdotes on the internet already. I'm not sure if we want to know more. To be perfect.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you wanna go that route, we can. Okay. I mean, remember, you crack that door, you don't know what's gonna seep through.
Yeah, Jennifer. The problem is once you put a quarter into Patrick Murphy, we're all in trouble.
Yep, that's true. So I finally got a sale today. Let's see. This is the first sale since
how much?
what?
$4?
No.
Patrick's like, I wish.
Yeah, no, not that low, but I did take an offer, 10.
Okay.
Let's see. So the last sale I got was the 25th, and then the sale before that was the 18th.
Damn. So one sale per week?
I guess. I don't know.
So follow Patrick Murphy for more reselling advice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm killing it.
You're really rocking this.
Yeah. If you want to know how to boost your online sales, then make sure to follow the Chan. Hey guys, welcome back to the Chan. Just got a quick update for you about what to be looking for while you're out and about in the wild. Hey, we went to the Goodwill today, and the prices in the inventory here was insane.
I did ask for this, so every time you say Chan, I have a visceral reaction.
I do it out of love for you.
So freaking horny. All right, Jennifer, you start. Good question in the chat for Patrick Murphy. What's your biggest bolo? No, I'm afraid he'll leave if we ask that. Okay, pastel, bridesmaid, prom, graduation? Not really, but we can try. Formal wear. So Patrick, did you hear?
What did I hear?
Taylor bought the rights to all of her existing albums that she previously didn't have, which is why she re-recorded most of them already. And now she owns all her music. Yay! I know you're a closeted casual Swiftie, but it's a big day for our girl. So
good on her.
Good on her indeed. You know what I was thinking the other day? You know how she opened the Eras tour with the "Oh hi," and I have the "Hi" over here.
Oh hi.
And I was literally looking. I was trying to find a metal sign that just says "O." So I'm searching like OH metal sign, and of course, all I get is fucking Ohio signage, and I'm like, yeah, no, not that. So it would be fun if I had like another an O. Like right here, you know what I mean? Anyway.
Well, why don't you contribute to your Moody Maximalist crafting channel and buy yourself an Ohio and break it apart and make it to what you see fit?
I don't know if I would buy an Ohio sign though. If anything, I would just buy the letters separately and put them.
And then get it a hyphen.
A hyphen.
You know, oh, hi.
No. It's O, comma.
Otherwise, you just okay, comma then. Fine, get a comma. Just something to break up the O and hi. Otherwise, you're going to wind up with Ohio.
Exactly.
Patrick, do you prefer cats or comics? Glamma.
Well,
I can't sell the cats.
I feel like that's not an answer, but also an answer. Also, I'm realizing I'm not sharing my screen anymore, so I'm over here like, what are my keywords, Jennifer? And she can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, Carrie. That's why I have my little name. If you're a Swiftie, you know. If you're a fair weather Swiftie, like this one over here, you don't know.
I can't even read it.
It is very small. That's what she said. That's where the money's only. Yep.
Yeah, that way you get all the royalties.
I mean, good for her for re-recording as much as she has. I'm a little upset that, or not upset. I'm a little sad that we're probably not going to get Reputation Taylor's version, but that's okay, because I think we're still going to get some vault tracks, so.
I'm going to pretend like I know Reputation, but I don't know what
Vault
tracks
tracks is what she calls her
that,
unreleased tracks that she wrote during the time for each album.
Are you saying vault tracks?
V-A-U-L-T. Don't act like you don't understand me.
Well, no, because last night on the Beardos we were talking about vault
Sure.
tracks.
I must have zoned out.
Do you want me to tell the good boys and girls what it is?
Sure. No, never mind. I take it back. We have more questions.
It's a brand new day. And if you know that commercial, the girl with the bike.
God damn it. Glamour wants to know, I think I know the answer to this question. Blondes or brunettes?
Neither.
Like some ginger.
Yep, I like those crazy. Wake up in the middle of the night with meat cleaver hanging over your throat like, hi, honey. Oh, great.
Okay.
What didn't I do now?
I legit thought you ball. God damn it, Glamour. Ball cracks. Okay, all of you, whose side are you on? Damn, Swampy. That's like the vinyl or CDs? Which albums you got? Also, Jennifer wants to know, Asian or Mexican food, Patrick?
When you say Asian, what define
Chinese,
Asian?
Thai, Japanese.
Definitely. Ooh, that's tough. I mean, see, you can have an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet, which is dangerous but good. And since Chi-Chi's went out of business, you can't find an all-you-can-eat Mexican buffet. But I do love Mexican, so depends on the mood.
Make
Really.
the tough choices, Patrick. I would say if I had to pick, right, honestly, don't come at me, but Asian, because there's more variations of it than Mexican. But I do love some Mexican food. Your sides of food.
All right, I need to bag and tag some comics, so I'll probably.
All right, bag them and tag them if you got them. Should I share my screen again, or what am I doing here?
That's what I
mean, I was gonna give you your moment in the sun, but I don't have to, I guess. Ooh, Swampy has them on vinyl. Swampy, do you have Reputation on vinyl? Not that I could play it, but honestly, you can probably make bank with those. List them. All right, let's relist on Macari without doxing myself. Rainbow kitty cat. And Glamour, I can tell you're not a Swiftie, because if you were, you would spell it with an IE at the end. But we appreciate you being a side supporter. Listen, I was full-on casual Swiftie. I'm like, yeah, that's all I'm ever going to be. And then, once you hear some of those tracks that hit real deep and hard, that's what she said.
That's what she said, indeed.
Then you just sold your soul for life. So. It's funny today because both Kristen, our friend Kristen, and it's not Yu's dress. Wait, isn't it Nova Tags? Never mind. Our friend Kristen sent me the announcement probably at the same time as my colleague, who also happens to be a Swiftie. So that was funny. Like, okay. Everybody is on it today. I'm tired, Patrick. Even though I did nap. Brunettes and redheads, says Richard. Sorry, Richard. A side supporter like the extra panel in the bra. Basically, yes. An athletic supporter. I don't watch any sports. I cannot be bothered with the sports. Why are random people I'm not friends with liking my posts? Oh, because they're public. Oopsies. Anyway.
Anyhow.
What was I going to do, Patrick? I got distracted by the interwebs. What are those shoe soles that are wider at the base than the top? I don't know. Shoes that are wider at the base than the top? Like an inverted? Wouldn't it be an actual pyramid if it's wider at the base than the top and not an inverted pyramid? Glamour, I don't know what you're talking about. You should come back and show us. Ethel! Look, Ethel is a supporter too. She stopped in to support. Hey, Ethel. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Patrick, I have so much crap where I'm like, why?
Well, if it's any encouragement or makes you feel better.
Probably won't, but okay.
So today I dropped a box of stuff off at donation.
Yay.
So that's another bin, if you will. Bin of stuff, of crap that I've just
Good
been...
for you.
All right, where's my green tape? And you know, so it's been in my car for like a week. I just haven't had an opportunity to get down there. And with me having a half day today.
Right. That's every one of us.
So I was able to get down and get it donated. And, you know, it was liberating. It's just like, you know.
Yep.
Every time like a box size of crap leaves this house, I feel lighter. I feel, you know, better. Where is my tape, Veronika?
I don't know where you left it, probably. No, I fully understand what you mean. Like every time I do a declutter, whether it's reselling or otherwise, the bag of stuff that I can take to donation and the bag of stuff that I can straight up take to the dumpster, this makes me feel so much better.
Yeah, like Monday, I went through a bunch of boxes and just downsized the amount of empty boxes I got because it's like, you know, obviously I've collected them at one point, so it's like I know I can get them back, so it's not like I'm going to be hurting for a box. Right. Of course, there's going to be that one box I'll need.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was me with then going to Staples, which, by the way, I spent $5.50 on a box. I didn't even fully realize that because the way they had like their pricing next to the boxes was confusing, and I had my kid with me, and I'm just trying to find a big box to send the thread up, and yeah, I paid $5.50 per box, and I got 2, and I'm just like, well, that's freaking great.
Well, that's a write-off at least.
Yeah, well, we both know that doesn't make a dent when it comes to
doesn't.
Boxes.
It doesn't.
Anyway, let's not talk about that.
Yeah, let's not. All right, I'm going to open a new roll.
I get real upset about that. Did you find your tape?
No, I'm just going to open a new roll.
Sorry.
It's all right. I know it was low anyway, so... Oh, there it is, right effing there.
I knew that was going to happen, too. Like, either Rainbow's playing with it somewhere, or it's right in front of you, and you're just not seeing it.
No, and it's like, you know, it's stuff that, like... It wasn't in my wheelhouse. It was... Well, no, that's not true. There was one Batman movie mag that I had, but it was like an oversized. And I did have something to ship it in, but it's just like... It would have been a pain in the ass to actually get together. It's like, you know...
You're telling me, remember the dumpster Barbie?
Yeah.
Yeah. But she sold.
Yes, she did.
And no complaints. Alright, this one's good to go. Did I play this earlier? I feel like I played the same song earlier. Hold on.
Hold up.
Let's do this one.
If there's questions in the chat, I can't see them right now.
I know. There aren't. Everybody is working and very busy. Glamour is still looking for a certain type of shoe sole, and I have no idea what she's talking about. So I am no help there, unfortunately. take this down to 22.
Are you feeling 22?
22. So in sync, Patrick.
See, I know enough to be dangerous. And here's the thing, like, I like a lot of her poppy songs.
I know you do.
Probably past what one was Shake It Off on?
I don't know, but I don't love that one.
No, I don't either. But I think so. The next album was that Reputation.
Maybe.
Look What You Made Me Do.
Yes, that's Reputation.
Okay, so yeah, no, that one I like. I like the Wildest Dreams.
No, love that one.
I don't know if there's any. Is that also the one with the Katy Perry thing video?
Here's the thing. I didn't fully get on board with Taylor Swift until she dropped Folklore and then Evermore, and then I was like, oh, I like this, because I don't mind her poppy songs, but I love it when she's doing it for us depressed and heartbroken and sad girlies. I'm like, oh yes, let's wallow together. Anyway, and just more I don't know, a little bit more mature, I would say. That's where I was like, okay, I'm on board with this. So when you ask me what album is what song on, for pretty much anything before that except Reputation, I'm no help. I don't know. I mean, there's the title songs, like Lover and all that. But yeah, no. Anything before that, don't ask me what's on which album, because I don't know. I'm a late stage Swiftie. I love Folklore, Evermore, Midnights, and Tortured Poets, and I do love Reputation, retroactively. And even before I was a Swiftie, there were most of her songs that I liked were from Reputation, so I would love a few of those re-recorded, but hey, she owns everything now, so everything is Taylor's version now.
Yay.
Yay.
All right, I will be right back.
Why? MDM, Mad Dog Murphy. All right, I'm just mindlessly relisting things that already have keywords in them now that are summary, because I'm not trying to be super off season, even though when you want to relist everything every 60 days, and that's what I had been doing before Poshmark was being weird about it already, then you kind of get to your wintry items even in the middle of summer. So yeah, well, I've always said I like listing off season too, because you never know what people are looking for, weirdly enough. As per usual, I'm getting distracted by the internet. Makari, I swear to God. This is why we can't have nice things. Also Taylor Swift song, by the way. Let's see if opening it in a different tab is going to do the trick. Okay, well, I tried. Let's try one more time. Fine. I guess not. McCurry. Okay, I will say, and I mentioned this in my What Sold, I do love that Vendu now also has a sharing tool that does not just include Poshmark, but also Grailed, which I don't use, and Depop, so loving it. And they have not increased their price as far as I can tell, so it's a really good deal. So if you're thinking about getting a cross lister that also has auto sales detection delist and relist, and screw you, Macari. And whatchamacallit, a sharing tool with this. I will say my auto offers have been a little bit wonky, but I adjusted my rules. And the marketplace sharing, yeah, I refresh 100 random items once a day on Depop. And on Poshmark, I don't know if I did this right on Poshmark, but it is sharing my stuff, so you know. So there's that. Activity log, see. Sharing.
Oh, yeah. Are you banned off Posh yet? Did I miss that segment?
Oh, I vented early on, like about 8 minutes. I'm not banned, but I vented. So what I did tonight, I just relisted on all the other platforms except for Poshmark.
Fuck it. Just keep doing it.
I mean, I should.
Don't let them tell you how to run your reselling life. I mean, you're supposed to be an entrepreneur, right? You play by your own rules. You make the rules up.
Uh-huh. Here's the thing. And again, my understanding is when they ban you or suspend you, they really only stop you from listing. They don't stop you from sharing or selling. So I'm like, okay, so you're telling me I don't have to list? Cool. Love that. Okay, Glamour has questions. Hold on. We have shoes, mini dress. My baby son bought me a bottle of Coach perfume for Christmas, which is super duper sweet. Because he knows I love Coach. However, I hate the perfume. Like, I really hate it. Glamour, just be honest with him. Tell him it's not your thing. And then sell it. And then buy him a nice dinner or whatever, depending on how much that buys you. God damn it, Macari, why are you like this?
Dallas Wolford.
That's her fault, Patrick. See, again, I would say just be honest with him and be like, listen, this was super sweet. Oh, good. This finally went through. And just be like, this was super sweet. It's just, I really don't like the scent. And that's not your fault. Perfect child. But will you be upset if I sell it? Or alternatively, I don't know. Do you know somebody who might like it? I don't know.
I mean, if it's off Amazon, can't you just return it?
I mean, my understanding is she opened it and tried it.
So it's Amazon. They don't fucking care.
Is it from Amazon, though? It's Coach. I don't know if you can buy Coach perfume on Amazon. I don't know. I do not know. Oh, wait. I'm not listing these on Depop.
Depopping these nuts.
Bahama. Please let me relist Macari. God damn it. 95% hate. That sounds familiar. Well, how about you tell him that? No, actually, say it nicely.
Yeah, say it nicely. I mean,
say it nicely. I would be honest with him about it, personally. But I would sell it. I know, though. It sucks. Like, yeah, I don't know. My kid doesn't get me gifts yet. Not really, anyway. So. But don't think I've kept all the macaroni art in the world. No, I don't think he meant sell it on Amazon. I think he meant return it if it was bought off of Amazon.
Yeah.
We're not selling on Amazon. Bezos is rich enough. Alright, how much did I relist, Patrick?
Oh, no.
Date modified newest. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Aw, Taylor's favorite number. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. That was unintentional. But I love it when it works out. Man, I miss Kristen. She would enjoy this.
I was gonna say, I think I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Shut up! You don't want to discourage him. Glamour, I don't know. I gave you my answer. You need to take it from here.
I don't want to discourage him from buying me Coach things. Well, tell him.
Just not perfume.
Right, exactly. Perfume's the scent.
Perfume is such a tricky thing to buy for people unless you 100% know that they like a certain perfume. I don't think I would ever want to assume that a certain person likes a certain scent.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean?
I mean, like if I bought Mitzi perfume, I would specifically buy something that she likes, and like she did kind of the same with me. So she bought me like this little trial size kit because she wanted me to switch colognes.
Hey, Susie.
And it had like 15 different little sample things in
Yes.
there, and I found one that I liked. She wasn't a fan of it. She wanted me to go with something else, and I didn't like the smell.
Yeah.
But now, so like when I get you know, and it works out that like the bottle usually gets empty around Christmas, so it's like just
Nice.
there's my Christmas gift.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely, yeah, I don't know. Welcome, Susie. I think I'm about to wrap this up here because I'm starting to get real tired, and I apparently relisted 12 things with making improvements. Did I say 12? 13. Jesus. I don't know what I said. I'm getting tired. Patrick Murphy, you got anything going on?
Nope.
Cool. Me neither. I did film a video of me packing that said box for ThreadUp that I actually paid money for, which I'm not happy about, but anyway, I'm not gonna talk about that. So I do have that video filmed. I just need to edit it, and then in a couple of days, I can probably film another What Sold, and that's kind of all I got going on right now. I'm trying to think of other like content to film because I'm not doing any hauls or unboxings right now. So I'm trying to figure out what else I can put out there that's helpful and maybe entertaining to people. But yeah, that's I'm reorganizing my inventory. I'm consolidating. I'm moving things around. I was able to consolidate 3 bins into 2 the other day. That felt good. So there's that. If you want to send me an offer on anything on the Poshmark or the eBay, you know, just if it's really low, just mention that you are subscribed to my channel, and then I will not be mad and probably accept it. So there's that. Anyway, Patrick, you want to say goodbyes? Yes, you.
Remember, everybody, be good not only to each other, but most importantly, hey, you be good to that person staring back at you every single day in the mirror.
That's right. And I will see you guys very soon in another video or on another live. I have hair in my mouth now, but anyway.
Hot.
Hot. Bis bald. Tschüss.